And all the things that I know that your parents don't. They don't care like I do, nowhere like I do. And all the things that I know that your parents don't. They don't care like I do, nowhere like I do, nowhere like I do, nowhere like I do.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a video on the makeup you just saw in the intro, and it is basically just a New Year's Eve glam look. So I basically just wanted to film this just because I wanted to do like a classic New Year's Eve glam. I don't know, I wanted to do like the red lips and all of that, and I definitely wanted to use glitter, so I just really wanted to film this look. I probably won't be wearing this for New Year's Eve, but yeah, you might see pictures, or I might upload a video of what I actually do on New Year's Eve, depending on if I take my camera or not on my trip, because I don't know, I don't want to like film and for the lighting to be really, really bad. But yeah, it is currently 12:49 in the morning, and that's why it's like so dark behind me. But yeah, so basically I already have my eyebrows done. I don't really like how they look, but whatever. And I already primed my lids. For my eyebrows, I used the Anastasia pomade in ebony and the pencil in ebony, and for my eyelids I just primed them with the Kat Von D concealer and set them with a translucent powder. So now we're just gonna get into the eyeshadow. So what I have in mind is something like this. It's a cut crease with the glitter and red lips. Something like that is kind of what I'm going for. But for the cut crease, I'm gonna wing it out as well. But yeah, that's kind of what I've had in mind. And the glitter is gonna be like not like super. It's gonna be really like a lot more silver than it is on that picture. So that's kind of what I've been gravitating towards. So I think for my eyeshadow, okay, yeah, I'm gonna use this eyeshadow palette that my mom got me when she went to Miami, and this is the Magnify Eyes Spice Edition eye contouring palette from Rimmel London. I haven't tried it out, so we're gonna give it a go. They're just like a lot of warm shades. This is kind of what I'm gonna be using mostly. I might have to dip into a little bit of darker shades, but yeah, I'm just gonna pull out another palette with a little bit more darker shades. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Morphe 35K palette, which looks like so. It just has a lot of neutral colors. I was gonna use the other one that was like super, that became super popular, but I feel like this one is gonna be a little bit better. So these are like the two palettes that I'm gonna be mainly focusing on. And for the glitter, I am, oh my god, my drawers of palettes are so full because like makeup palettes, like what's it called? Eyeshadow palettes and face palettes are like my favorite thing to like collect and like buy. They're always like super full, and I got rid of a lot, but now it's like overflowing again. So I need to find the glitter, but it is from NYX, and it's a set that I got for the holidays, which was really, really cool. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna probably mix these two, but they're in the shade, fuck, this doesn't have a shade name. Okay, well it's TDR4OW, and then this one, which is like the more white one, is TDPN1W, which this one for some reason has a 5, and this one doesn't have anything on the bottom, but this is what I'm gonna be using. And I got this one in a set with like 10 more, I think, or like 9 more, and this one I just bought by itself. But yeah, I got it in a holiday set, and it was a really good price in my opinion, so I was like, I'm definitely gonna pick it up because I don't really have any glitter, so I was like, I can definitely get like a lot of those, and like, you know, I can grow on that. But yeah, so this intro has been so fucking long. I'm sorry my videos are so long. I just talk too much, and I don't know why, because normally in person I don't, but like apparently with you guys I do. So I just kind of wanted to show you like the products that I was gonna be mainly using, just so you guys have an idea. And now I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Please tell me my okay, thank God. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in so you can see my eyes, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started on to the makeup look. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go in with the brushes I always go in. So of course, you guys know, unless you guys are new here, this is one of my favorite brushes that I just recently discovered. It is from this brand, if it'll focus, from that brand right there, and they're so soft and like super blendable. Come on, focus on me, thank you. And yeah, I just really wanted to show you guys. So I think the first shade I'm gonna be taking is this one right here from the palette. I'm just gonna take that one and put this as like my transition shade right all over the crease. So I'm just gonna blend this in. Super simple, nothing too hard. These actually have really nice pigmentation and they blend really nicely. So thanks, Mom. And they're a nice like affordable brand from the drugstore. And this one, the one that I'm using now, is super pretty. They're like the typical nudes. And the other one she got me was this one, which is like more cool tones, which I don't really use this that often, but I will give it a go because there are some really pretty shimmery shades in here. But yeah, so I'm just going to blend this into the crease, and yeah. Okay, so now that transition is on, I kind of want it to be a little bit lighter, but it's not a big deal. We're gonna put colors on top. I'm sorry if you like see me going like this. It's because I have a mirror right behind me, which is what is like lighting up this whole situation. And I just kind of can see the colors from far away to see if they look even or not. I can also see in the camera now that I am realizing it, but you know, oh well. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from lighter to dark, from light to dark. So now what I'm gonna take is obviously a darker shade. So trying to see which one I want to take. So I'm going to take this one right here. And I don't know if it's a darker shade, but it is kind of the undertone that I want to go into the other color that I'm going to put next, which is darker. So I'm just going to take like a smaller crease brush. So this one is amazing for like right on the crease, which is from Sephora. And it is the, oh frick, I can't see. Pointed crease brush, and it just came like in a set with another couple of them, but it's kind of just what it looks like, so you guys have an idea if it focuses. So it's just kind of like pointed at the end, and I'm just gonna go in with that shade and just put this right on my like actual crease and not put it further up. And now I'm just taking a fluffy brush with no product, which is the JH36 from Morphe, and I'm just blending it out, because for some reason every time I use this concealer it like goes patchy just on this eye. I don't know why. It happened to me in the video I filmed yesterday. So I guess it might be the concealer now that I think about it, because I did apply a lot of like translucent powder so that it wouldn't stick. So I think it's just the concealer, and I just shouldn't use it for that, because with other concealers it doesn't happen. So yeah. And now I'm going to go in with the Morphe palette, and I'm going to take this one right here, and I'm gonna deepen that up. And then for the last shade, so that I don't like have to show you guys again, like the palette, I'm gonna take this dark one right here. So I'm gonna take this one, and then I'm gonna go in with this one, and I might do this one, but if I do that last one, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, depending on how dark it is, I'll let you guys know. So I'm just gonna take that same brush and use that first shade that I said. So there you can kind of see how it's like super dark. I might just put a little bit, like a touch of that other color, and just like mix them just to make it like a little bit more dark. But I'm just gonna be using the same brush. And right, like after I'm done with that, I'm just going to blend these two colors together a little bit better, so there's like not like a really harsh line. I'm sorry if the lighting out of nowhere like looks yellow. I don't really know why that's happening. It usually doesn't like happen because I see like on the camera like a little like sunset thing. I don't really know what that means. I'm guessing that's what it means. Like right now it looks like super dark and now it's like getting brighter. I don't know why. But yeah, I hope it's like not super bothering. Okay, I'm just gonna take this one even though it has some green eyeshadow on it. I'm just going to use my little Sephora thing and hopefully my eyeshadow doesn't turn green. Because if it does, I'm gonna freaking be really annoyed. Let's see. Okay, we're good. I really need to wash my brushes because as you can see, there's like purple and pink like tinted. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the first shade from the Morphe one that we use, which is this one, and just blend the two dark colors, the more like orange color with the dark color together. Okay, so what I just remembered is because I have like my crease kind of like goes on top of my lid, as you can see. Like if I go like that, you can really see like the darkness, but when I go like that, it kind of goes away. So I need to bring it up a little bit so that when I cut my crease, it like doesn't like completely go away. So you have to make sure you know your eye shape so that you can actually cut the crease. And you know the darkness isn't completely gone. So thank God I remembered that, because if not, that would have been really annoying. But yeah, I mean, you can always go back in after you cut it, but like it just is a lot easier doing it this way. So all I'm doing is I'm just grabbing a little bit and I'm taking the JH37 and I'm just slightly bringing it up. Not like a lot because I still want that transition shade to show, but there you can kind of see the difference. And when I open my eyes, hopefully you can also see. But yeah, so I'm just slightly bringing it up so that I don't lose that darkness when I cut my crease with concealer. And you can also do it with your eye open so you know how it'll look, which is what I like to do. This honestly looks so bad right now, but I feel like it's gonna look so much better when we put like the glitter on and everything. And now I'm just gonna go with the JH30 and that first shade that we took from the Morphe palette, which is like the orangey one, and just kind of blend it out so that it's not like super dark and we still have that transition shade. Like honestly, if you have the Morphe palette, you can just use that one. But I just kind of wanted to try the one my mom gave me because I haven't tried it yet, so. Oh, it's too fucking far. My brush just fell and it just went like away. It just like rolled away. It was like, I don't want to be here. So it just like left me. Okay, so now for the fun part. And hopefully the part that will make it look better. Okay, but before that, what I always like to do is I just grab like a cotton round and put some makeup remover. The one I use is the Bioderm. And I'm just going to like clean up the edge just to make it super sharp, which just makes my job easier. And that way it's like kind of like a guide for like the concealer, since I want to wing it out, because I don't want to stop it right here. Like I want to like bring it out, if that makes sense. And if it doesn't, well, you'll see in a minute. I kind of put this one up too far, whatever. Too late. Okay, so hopefully it's not like super different, but oh well. Okay, just so you guys know, that is not eyeshadow. That is just like this thing I've had since I can remember. So yeah, and by the way, I don't know if people have been wondering, but this disgusting thing on my face is not a pimple. It is, I don't know what you call it in English, but it's like, I went to like the like dermatologist and she said it was like a white, what are these things called? I forgot to. It is like a white one of these, but on top of it is like something else. So I have to get this removed, but I haven't had, well, I've had time, I just haven't done it. So yeah, that's gonna be gone soon, hopefully. So if you guys have been thinking it's a pimple, it's not. It's just a really gross, annoying thing on my face that I've had for a long time, but like it's just gotten worse and worse. And I always like pick at it, which is not good. And yeah, anyway, now I'm going to be cutting my crease. So I'm just gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Sand. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna take a super duper flat brush because It makes it so much easier. Like, the flatter it is, the freaking better, because it just makes my life easier. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one, which is the Morphe S28 brush. I hope you can see what it looks like, but it's like really, really like nice and packed in. And I think there's already concealer on this, so I'm actually just gonna keep it like that so it like stays like even more packed. And I just grab a tissue and like I'm pressing it together. And I wanna blow my nose as well. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit with my pencil, with my brush, and I'm just going to make like a straight line. And because my crease like goes on top of my lid, I'm just going to like look up so I can see like where I actually, so do you see what happens with that type of eye? So this is where I put the first thing, and because my crease goes down, I have to cut all the way up here. So that's why I wanted to bring that darkness up more so that it wouldn't be like completely covered by the concealer because my eye is fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. Just because I don't really like how it looks. Like, I don't know. I didn't have it like that, and then I think my allergies like kind of made it like that. Or maybe I just don't remember having it like that. But yeah, so now I'm gonna concentrate and I'm gonna cut my crease. Okay, so that's how it's looking. As you can see, it like kind of goes up really high, but like that's just my eye. Like I really can't do much about it. I might just like clean it up a little bit because if I go like that, like you can kind of see the concealer, so I think I went up a little too much, which is fine. It always happens. So I'm just going to fix that. I'm gonna put this in fast mode so that it's not like super long, but I'm just basically gonna grab like the dark colors and just like go over the concealer and then like kind of do it a little bit lower. But yeah. So now you can kind of see that like that harsh line went away. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to cut it again, cut the crease again, just to make it look a little bit more neat. Like I could have left it like that, but I'm more of a perfectionist and I don't know, I don't really like to make it look bad, so. Okay, and I just put some powder on top just so that it doesn't like transfer, you know, just to be safe. Now that that eye is done, I'm just gonna do the same thing on this eye and I'll be right back just so that it's not like super long. But I guess you guys kind of got the gist of it, like you kind of understand it. And if you ever want like a video more in depth of how to do like a cut crease, I can definitely just like focus on the eyes and not to the face or anything like that, just so that I can give you my tips and tricks and things like that. So yeah, I'll be right back, done with both of the eyes in a second. Okay guys, so now that you can see, I think they're pretty even. I think they look good. I'm kind of proud of myself. Okay, so here, I hope you guys can see. Do you see how this concealer goes up a little bit? I don't want that to happen, so I'm gonna fix that and I'm just basically gonna put darkness right here and cut it again. So I'll be back again. Okay guys, so I don't know if you can see, but the outer corner of each eye is kind of different, but I'm gonna fix it with eyeliner anyway, so I'm not really gonna pay attention to it. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go in with the glitters. So the adhesive I have is the Lit Clearly Liquid Water Resistant glitter base. So this is what I'm gonna be using as my glue. You can also mix eyelash glue and water if you don't have one or you don't wanna spend so much. I didn't know that until I already had bought this, so I might as well use it up, even though it was pretty pricey. And it honestly works really well too, like it sticks on pretty good. So I'm just going to put just that glitter by itself on the back of the cap. And I'm gonna take another brush, this one is clean, and I'm gonna take that glue, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue and then take the glitter. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Or did I speak too soon? Okay, so that's how it's looking. So I'm gonna take some more glue. I'm like trying not to like look up. Actually, I think what is gonna work best is to have one brush for glitter or glue and then one brush for the glitter. Cause I don't know, I just feel like it's like making it difficult for me to like mix both of them. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just trying to find, okay, this one is kind of fucked up from glitter, so I'm gonna take this one. It's just a Sephora brush, which is like super nice and like flat and stuff. So I'm just going to take this one for my glue and then that other brush for the glitter, which I feel like is gonna be a lot easier. Okay, I just wanna give you guys a tip that I just kind of fucked up my glitter. Don't look up until it's like completely dry, because if you do, well, in my case at least, you're gonna get like little cracks of it, which is kind of annoying, but hopefully we can fix that. And now I'm just going to do the outer part. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for it to like completely dry and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so a tip for like this whole glitter thing, I realized that the glitter like kind of moves the concealer, so that's kind of why at the beginning it wasn't working and it was making like the glitter not glittery, like it was just like making it like texturized like the eye. So kind of what I did was I would put the glue down and then I would just wait for it to kind of like dry and get tacky, and then I'd put the glitter on top, so that way like it wouldn't change the color of the glitter. It would just, oh, I thought I wasn't recording for a second. It would just like make it so that way it doesn't like change the color of the glitter, and it just like makes it look how it's supposed to look. So that's kind of like a tip, because I knew it was a concealer because it was turning like a skin color thing, but I like didn't know how like not to like, you know, for that not to happen, because well, I need to fucking use concealer to cut my crease unless you want to do it like the harder way, and I'm just like not down for that. So yeah, so just like kind of wait until it dries. And then put like the glitter down. So I'm just waiting for it to get tacky. And then I'm just putting it down. Okay, so for now we're done with the glitter. It actually looks kind of cool. I wasn't gonna wear false lashes, but like I feel like I kind of need it, because if not, I feel like it just like looks weird without them. Okay, so this kind of shape kind of got effed up, like the outer part and just like right here. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna redo it. It's just like something little teeny tiny. So I'm just gonna ignore it and pretend it's not there and take pictures from this side. So now that we have done the glitter, it is time to go with the winged liner. Now I don't know how this liner is gonna perform on top of the glitter, but hopefully it looks good. So this is the NYX matte liquid liner, and since it's liquid, I hope it's gonna look better. But yeah, so I'm just gonna finish this off camera and I'll be right back. And I am going to be filming a more in-depth video on how I do my liner and stuff. That is coming soon, but yeah, so I'll be back. Okay, so that is literally like the first time I didn't have to fix my eyeliner, and I'm pretty fucking stoked because every single time I have to fix like the wing or like they're not even or something like that. I think I spoke too soon. Oh well. Okay guys, so now that we have the eyes complete, shit, I forgot. I need to put lashes on because if I just use mascara, this is gonna look kind of ridiculous because my lashes are, well, one has mascara and one doesn't, so they're just gonna look weird. So I'm gonna put lashes on and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so the lashes are on. I don't know if you can see like close up, but like I had a little bit of a problem with this one, so there's like glue all over the lash, but I'm just gonna wait for it to dry and then I'm gonna put mascara over it and hopefully it'll cover it up. And my glue exploded, so that's kind of why it's like that. The lashes I put on were the Ardell 207 lashes, and they just look like this. Like these right here. That's what they look like. And yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the face. So I'm just going to zoom you guys out a little bit. Alright, and now for the face, I'm gonna use the MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Gold Light as my primer, and I'm gonna use the Shameless Youthful Look 24-Hour Foundation by Marc Jacobs, and this is in the shade Light Y210. I haven't used this foundation in a while. I don't know why. I can't remember if I liked it or if it was just like, whatever. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just going to I'm gonna mix both of them. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a foundation brush just to put this on my face. I'm just mixing it, and I'm just going to apply it. Okay, so for some reason, I don't know if you can see, but like right here, like the foundation is just like not sticking to my nose. It's like not staying, and I don't know why, because on this side it's like perfectly fine. So I'm gonna ignore that, and I'm just going to put concealer on top of it and see if that helps or if it makes a difference. But yeah, like I like the finish of it with like the strobing cream. I think it's like super pretty. Other than that weird situation. But now I'm just gonna go with my shade tan like I always do. And just put a little of that on that little pimple right here. On my chin, and on my nose. Which is what I usually do because my chin is always the first to go. I've never found anything that like just like makes it stay on. I don't know why. Alright, so now that we have that done, I'm gonna be taking the Airspun powder by Original Formula? I don't know. But I'm gonna be taking that Airspun. Holy fuck. Do you see this? That's why I never use this powder, because the packaging is so annoying. And then I'm just gonna take my beauty blender that I use for powder just to set my under eyes. So now that we have that done, I'm just going to set the rest of my face. I'm just going to be using the Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to take what's on here and just set my face with that. Okay, so now I'm just going to wipe away the bakage with the JH07 by Morphe. I'm not loving this foundation. I don't know if you can see, but it like kind of looks patchy. I'm gonna zoom you guys in, but like it looks patchy like on my nose. Like it's like red here and then covered here and then like red here. And then here, like the concealer again didn't work. Oh, fuck my life. Oh well. So I don't know. I feel like for the price of this, it's not worth it. So I want to try and fix that, and I'm just going to take my Makeup Forever Professional Paris Photo Finish Pressed Powder, and I'm just going to like lightly, oh look at that. Okay, I'm just going to have to deal with this. I'm going to take it off anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to bronze. And I'm going to be taking the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Dulce. And I'm just gonna take, I love this brush to bronze. It's just perfect. I don't know, I just love it so much. This is the JH02 by Morphe. And it's literally the one I use in all my videos, well, all my recent videos since I've gotten it. And it's just beautiful, like, I can't, I love it so much. So I'm just bronzing the face. And now I'm just gonna take this Milani blush in the shade Romantic Rose, and this shade is so beautiful. This is one of my favorite blushes ever. I just love it. I feel like it matches with any look. It's just so pretty. And it's like the perfect pigmentation, so you can like build it up or like have like a subtle like, you know, dusting of blush, you know? And now I'm gonna highlight. So for highlighter, I'm gonna take the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This is also one of my favorites, and it's so amazing. So gorgeous. Didn't see that. Oh, just a little on the nose. On the Cupid's bow. Okay, so now basically what we have left is just to take away the bakage underneath. And I always do this step, but I just grab the fluffy brush and just blend it all together. And I always go like overboard on my blush. So I also do it because of that, and then just pop back on the highlighter. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is the lower lash line. So I'm gonna be taking first the Sephora brush that we took at the beginning, like the, what is this, pointed crease brush. And I'm gonna go in with, just broke my nail, with this shade from the Morphe palette, and just put that all over my lower lash line. And now I'm just gonna take the two like dark shades that I used on the top and just with this JH43 brush, stamp it right close to my lower lash line. And now with the Morphe S20 brush, which is just a pencil brush, I'm just going to blend out that brown so that it's just like not such a harsh line. Okay, and I think I want to put black in my inner waterline, even though, I don't know, I don't love the way I look with it on. Only sometimes I feel like, but I feel like right now it's kind of necessary. Ooh, okay. So I am going to take, I'm going to take the MAC Graph Black Technical Aligner, and I'm just going to put that in my waterline. Alright, so I'm just going to go back in with the brown that we put on the lower lash line and just make it look more intense. Alright, and now that we have that done, I am going to highlight my brow bone in my inner corner. I'm going to go in with this one from the Morphe palette right here. And I might mix it in with this one depending on how it looks. No, I'm just going to use the first one that I pointed to. Ooh. So I am going to take this little tiny brush, which looks like this. It is so small, but it's like so nice for details. And it is from the same brand of the crease brush that I love. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and highlight my inner corner. I'm just going to set my brows in place with the Gimme Brow by Benefit in the shade 5. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is the lash part. So I'm just going to curl them, if I can, get them, the fake lashes in here. There we go. So I'm just going to curl them and then apply mascara. Okay, and now for the fun part, which is the lips. eyes, I'm going to line them with the LA Girl Sexy Red. Okay, so now for the lipstick, I'm gonna use the liquid lip. Okay, so I have 3. These 2 are lip creams from NYX. Soft Lip Matte Cream, whatever. And this one is from LA Girl, but I don't know if it's like too pink. I want it to be like red. Like I don't want it to be orange red, I don't want it to be pink red, I want it to be red. Okay, we're gonna see the shade of the LA Girl one. So this one is called, wait, are these lip glosses? Okay, no. This is in the shade, Frisky. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this one out. Kind of want to darken it up a little bit, so I'm gonna take Monte Carlo, this one, and I'm just going to see what happens. Okay, so I think I like this lip color. Okay, so we're good. So my hair's looking a little cray-cray, but I'm gonna just kind of fix it quickly. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, if you end up wearing this on New Year's Eve, there's just like glitter right here. Get away. If you end up wearing this on New Year's Eve, please tag me in the pictures. My Instagram will be linked in the description below, and I will definitely look at those pictures because I just want to see you guys rock these looks, because it honestly, you know, it would make me like so happy to see like people actually, you know, get inspired by the makeup that I do. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope I've been cutting down on those videos. I'm sorry that the other one was 41 minutes long. I'm still like you know, like dreading over it. But yeah guys, I love you so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notifications bell so that you're aware every time I upload a video. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. You just like, okay. But yeah, and I can feel my mucus like coming out. I'm sorry if that's like a little too much information, but I thought you guys would want to know.